What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I want to talk to you guys about JASMY coin. I think JASMY coin is a fantastic cryptocurrency project. The things that they have that they're doing, as well as the community around it, and people that are looking to build the community to higher and higher levels. It just speaks for itself. I see the popularity. I've always seen the popularity, even when people didn't really talk about it on YouTube or on Twitter. You can see the level of popularity in the volume, because typically when you see the volume to market cap ratio at a certain range consistently, it shows how popular it actually is, how much people are moving it, and also how much people believe in it, because it was consistently growing in the amount of holders. But if you don't know, I'm a huge fan of JASMY coin. I've had a couple of people that have accused me of pumping JASMY coin and saying that I was the reason that it went from 40% of a penny to 6 cents. I don't know if you know this. I understand where people are coming from saying that could be the case. If it was a lower, market cap cryptocurrency, then yeah, I can totally understand that, right? Something that's at $100,000 market cap or $700,000 market cap, absolutely, right? I have a little bit of the influence to do that. However, moving something from, let's say, a $200 million market cap to a multi-billion-dollar market cap, if you think I have that much influence, then that's great. That means that you think that for some reason my influence or who I am attributes to so much money in the cryptocurrency market. It doesn't. I'm gonna pop that bubble. It doesn't at all. But I'll let you think what you want to think. I'm a fan of JASMY coin, and the movement is based on what JASMY coin is and what JASMY coin is going to do, the price predictions that people see, and the different analysis that many people do. So in this video, we're going to talk about JASMY coin and not just talk about my predictions, but go through and look at a price prediction that came from somewhere else, right? I didn't influence this price prediction, so don't think that I had a reason to say that this is going to get to this price or this price. But today we're seeing some movement from JASMY, so I felt as though we need to mention it. We need to talk about it this morning. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. If you guys want to check out my link for BTCC, feel free to check that out. This is honestly a really, really good platform to where you can trade at it up to a 500x leverage. If you use my link specifically, you can get a 10% deposit bonus when you sign up using that link. You can also get extra bonuses up to $10,055. So if you guys are interested in signing up for this platform here, feel free to do so. The link is at the top of the description. They've been trusted for 13 years by millions of people. And again, you can trade many different cryptocurrencies at up to a 500x leverage. So feel free, again, to check that out. Now, when I go into my favorite cryptocurrencies, really quick, when I go into my favorite cryptocurrencies, all the things that are on my watch list, some things that I hold, most of the things that I do hold, some things that I don't. And when I go into my watch list, I changed my hotkeys here. We look at some things, we see some green, right? We see XRP that's moving, Ethereum, Bitcoin, all that. What leads my watch list today is JASMY coin. It's up 18%. We're seeing it at 1.5 cents, a $752 million market cap with $240 million worth of volume. There are times where I barely get 1,000 views. So to think that I have influence to push this into the hundreds of millions or billions of dollars is crazy. It's moving like this because people believe in JASMY coin. It moves 45% in the last 7 days because people see the opportunity to buy lower and invest into something that could potentially not 100x, well, I guess 100x from that point, 100x from the 1 cent price point, or even 100x from this, because I see $1 to $1.50 as those higher levels. So many people see that opportunity. So JASMY coin, again, sitting at $769 million market cap with $242 million worth of volume. You see this right here? Volume to market cap ratio. This is the reason why I understand that it has more hype than what is even talked about on the internet. Many people are talking about XRP right now because the popularity is there. And XRP ran from a level of 50 cents up to, $3 plus, almost breaking the all-time high, right? But Jasmy coin is seeing the same level of activity. You're seeing hundreds of percent that this ran. Before XRP ran, Jasmy coin ran by like 400%, going from a 40% of a penny. Actually, I saw, 1,000%, because I saw a 10x more than a 10x in my portfolio. Because I invested at 40% of a penny, it went to 4 cents, and the highest point it went to 6 cents. So I saw a lot more than that. This has 50 billion coins in total supply, 49.44 billion in circulating supply, 91,000 holders, almost at that 100,000 holder mark, which I think is phenomenal. And you'll see this grow more and more as people continue to talk about it. But Jasmy coin is phenomenal, right? I'm a big fan of it, and I'm a fan of it because of this. This is where it consistently hovers between 10 and like 30% volume to market cap ratio. It shows that it's insanely popular and people want to buy this position. They want to hold the position. They want to see it for a long time. This is why I currently have 1 million Jasmy coin. Now, if we go over here, right, I looked up, is Jasmy coin a good investment, right? So obviously they're going to give their blanket statement, right? Investing in crypto, including Jasmy coin, can be highly risky, volatile in the market, and the market can be unpredictable. Before investing in Jasmy coin, it's important to conduct thorough research and consider your own risk tolerance, financial goals, and investment strategy. Very blanket. Is it a good investment? I think it's a good investment. This is my opinion. I can say that. There are some people that don't think it's a good investment because they haven't done research on Jasmy coin. What will Jasmy coin be worth? No one can foresee. Here's another blanket statement there. No one can foresee the exact cost of a crypto. We see some experts predict that Jasmy coin will cost 30 cents in 2030, while others expect it to rise to $30. Crypto markets are highly volatile, and their prices can fluctuate quickly, making it difficult to accurately predict their future value, which is the one thing I can really agree with there. Will it will it go up? Will it go to $30 or $20 or whatever? You never really know because of the markets can be very volatile and the different things that they can do in a speculative market. That's something that I 100% agree with. Will Jasmy coin go up? Most crypto experts are predicting an increase in value of Jasmy. However, it is not worth expecting that the token will return its previous record rate over the next few years. Besides, is always a chance that the coin will not show significant growth or even go down, as experts from Gov Capital warn about. So, obviously, you're going to have these blanket statements with different, that kind of trying to protect themselves in a way, saying, hey, will it go? It's going to go up. Right? It's going to go up. It's just whether you can catch it before you see a bear market. Does that make sense? Instead of just saying, this is going to go up and stay up there, it probably will go up and have a higher price ceiling and a higher price floor. That's typically what you see in markets. Now, in speculative markets, sometimes it can vary, right? You can see it go all the way up to record highs and then come all the way back down to lower lows, because you never know when the market is going to be adopted, when that thing that you're investing into is going to be adopted, especially crypto, when you're going to be able to use it for many different places, what cryptocurrencies you're going to be able to use, and what's going to be the main cryptocurrencies to use, right? Then you start to get into an understanding of what's going to be less valuable, what's going to be not as valuable as others, and what may have a little bit more risk. So anyways, I think Jasmy coin is going to be worth a lot more than people think. So saying that Jasmy coin is just not it, I mean, that's your opinion, and you're fully entitled to your opinion. I see opportunity in many of the positions that I hold. That's why I hold them. And I'm not telling people this because I want them to invest into it. I could care less what you do with it. I know what's going to happen with it, and I want to show people what I see within it and why I'm so optimistic for JASMY coin and things like XRP and Terra Luna Classic and many others that are out there with utility, and some even without utility. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check out my link for BTCC down below. But I'm gonna get out of here and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.